Welcome to Awesome Spreadsheets. In this demo video, we're going to show you how to review your financial statements. First thing you need to do to get to your financial statements is to click the navigation button, select Financial Statements, and there's only one step you need to do here before reviewing your statements is you want to set your previous year end. In the case here, the start of my new year is January 1st, 2023. So therefore, my previous year end would be the day before that. That would be December 31st, 2022. In the previous example, in our journal entry, we had an opening amount of $5,000 in our checkings account, which is an asset. We had revenue of $1,000, and we had the revenue of $1,000, keep in mind, was in the month of February, and the expense of $250 in the month of March. So when we go to our financial statements, we first head down to our assets on our balance sheet, and you see for the month of January, we have our opening balance of $5,000, and that is set with our cash and deposits account. And next, in the month of February, we had revenue of $1,000. So you see here under revenue and sales, we've captured that amount here for $1,000. And because that $1,000 was placed into our bank account, which is an asset, we now see that $1,000 here also on our balance sheet. And then next we had in the month of March, we had an expense of $250. Repairs and maintenance is considered operating expense. So that $250 in the month of March is showing up here. And if you head down, because that $250 came out of our business checkings account, you can see our cash and deposit was reduced by $250. So the total for the year in our asset column, we have $5,750. One of the accounting rules is that the sum of all your assets, in this case $5,750, should equal the sum of your liabilities and equity. So in this case, for our equity, our retained earnings when we started was $5,000, and during the year, our net income and loss from our profit and loss statement is $1,000 revenue minus $250 expenses. So our net income for the year was $750 plus the $5,000 equals $5,750. And as you can see, our assets equals the sum of liabilities and equity. So here we have, if we check the accounting equation, it is true, and that's why our statement is showing good and balanced. And to read your profit and loss statement for the current year, we have revenue of $1,000. We don't have any cost of goods. Therefore, our gross margin is $1,000, and our operating expense of $250 leaves us with a net income of $750. Now, let's say we had an error in our journaling. Just like with our trial balance example, if we made a mistake and did not complete our double entry during our journaling and bookkeeping process, if we head to our financial statement, you'll see that there is an error. Now, the accounting equation check will tell us where the error is. So here, the total of our liabilities and equities does not equal our total assets, and that's where there's an error. To fix that, we simply complete our double entry in our transactions. If we go back to our reports, you see everything is good. Now, if you are using the Pro version of Awesome Spreadsheets, we have two additional reports. One is a real estate development report, and the second one is a construction report using the MasterFormat system. So just a quick overview of the real estate report. This report is meant for real estate investors people who are developing houses to sell or people who are flipping houses to sell. And during your journaling, you simply enter all your purchase price, closing costs, your project costs, and once you sell the property and your selling costs, you'd be left with a total profit. So this report is meant to show real estate investors their total profit and total profit margin after they've completed an investment project. And next we have our construction report using the master format system. So if you are a project manager, a contractor, and you're familiar with the master format, as you're doing all your bookkeeping and journal entries, all your amounts are going to start to show up in this report by the month based on the different divisions in the master format system. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you on the next one.